Well, it's time for the Hebrew of the week. This week we are in Genesis 1:16. So see if you can translate that if you have a little facility with Hebrew. Here is my translation. And God made the two lights, the two great lights, um, the, the great light for lighting the day, and the small light for lighting the night, and the stars too. Okay, let's look at this in a little bit. So now we are making the actual functionaries that will cause the light function to happen. God created light on day one. Now He's creating the functionaries that do the lighting. So in a little bit slower motion, and made God, and God made. So and is the vav, and made by Ya'as. This is a sa, which is to make. And God made Elohim, of course, God. This is the definite direct object marker. So it says that whatever follows is both the direct object and it's a the. So it's the two. The isn't actually until here. Here is the. Hey, ha, hey, patak doubling is the. So, and God made the two ma'orot, the two luminaries, the two lights. And this is ha-gadolim, the two great lights. The adjective comes after the noun it goes with. So, and God made the two great luminaries. The one is the sun, and I assume the other is the moon. So the Hamaor, this is the one light, the great light, Hagadol, the great light. That's the sun, the great luminary, the great light. La Mem Shalek. Lamem Shelek, sorry. Tom Selleck, Lamem Shelek. So this is the for ruling. I thought for a while that this was a participle, and it probably has participial origins, but it's become a noun, Mem Shelek, and it basically means ruling, the ruler, the dominion, for ruling, for the ruling of the day. Hayom. Here's the hey patak doubling, and yom, the day, for ruling the day, and the hamaor, and the light, the second light, the smaller one, hakaton, the small light, the moon, for the ruling, lamem shelek, halayla, of the night, ruling of the night, and also hakokavim, and the stars. He made the stars too, and also the stars. So he made the small light for ruling of the night, and also the stars. Okay, so I didn't get this staggered, but I didn't do a lot of analysis. Vaya'as it's a call or G. Grundstamm is just the basic one. It's converted imperfect because we have vav patak doubling. This converted imperfect is a funny way to refer to it. It's the preterite. It's the simple past tense. Third masculine singular. This is a third hay verb, asa. Third hay verbs, the hay goes away when you have it in a converted imperfect situation. So it's and made, and he made, and Elohim, and God made. I mentioned that et is a definite direct object marker. The two of the lights, the great ones. So I would call this an attributive construction in Greek. I can't remember if we use that same language in Hebrew grammar, but basically it's the great light. And so nouns and adjectives have to agree in gender, number, and definiteness. So they agree in definiteness because they both have hey patak doubling, so they both have a the on it. Even though they look like they don't agree in gender, this word ma'orot has a feminine plural ending on it. This must actually not be feminine plural. There are some words in these sorts of languages that look like they're one gender, but they're actually not. So this looks feminine, but it must actually be masculine because im is a masculine ending. So the lights, the great ones, the luminaries, the great ones. So these agree in gender. They're both masculine, even though this one doesn't look like it. They're both plural. That's clear enough, and they're both definite. The great lights. God created the two great lights. The one great light, that is the great light. So this is a different word for light. No, it isn't. It's the same word. So the one light, Hamaor, Hagadol. So again, notice that this was plural, but now it's singular because we're talking about the great light of the sun. It's a singular. So again, definite direct object marker. It agrees in definiteness, hepatok doubling. They're both singular, and they're both masculine, although there's nothing about them that would scream this is masculine. For the ruling of the day, again, lamed is a preposition to. Memshelet it's a noun, it's a feminine noun. It's a seglet, which means you accent the second to last syllable, memshelet. For the ruling of, I think it's construct, because of fits in here, even though there's nothing really to tell you that. The construct and the absolute form of memshelet look the same. Hepatok doubling is there's the, and the other, as it were, small light, katon, hamaor hakaton, both have the article on it, so they agree in definiteness. Hepatok doubling. They're both masculine, I assume, even though there's nothing particularly telling you that, and they're both singular. Lamem shelet, again, for the ruling of construct, the night, hepatok doubling, the night. And direct object marker, he created the stars, hepatok doubling. Okay, so can you pronounce this? Let me try. Vaya'as Elohim et shenei hamaorot hagadololim. Let me try again. Let me go back. Vaya'as Elohim et shenei. Good grief. What is wrong with me? Vaya'as Elohim et shenei ha-me'orot ha-gedolim et ha-ma'or ha-gadol lememshelet ha'or ve'et ha-ma'or ha-katon lememshelet ha-laila ve'et ha-kokavim. Okay, now for the letters and vowels. Vav, patak, doubled yod, patak, ayin, patak, sin, aleph, katef sagol, lamed, holam, hey, hirik yod mem, aleph, sagol, tav, makef, sheen, vocal schwa. Actually, it's not. This is an unusual situation. This is shnei. You don't normally have a shnei. You would normally have a vowel in between these two. But this is an unusual word in that this is a silent schwa. It breaks the rules. It's unusual. Shnei, nun, seriyod, hey, patak, doubled mem. This is a vocal schwa because it's under a doubled letter. So ta, ma, o, rot. Aleph, holam, resh, holam, tav. Hey, patak, doubled gimel. That must be a vocal schwa because it's under a doubled letter. Hagadolim, dalet, holam, lamed, hirik yod mem, aleph, sagol, tav, makef. Hey, patak, doubled mem, kamatz, aleph, holam, vav, resh. Hey, patak, doubled gimel, kamatz, dalet, holam, lamed, vocal schwa, mem, sagol, mem, silent schwa. This syllable is closed. This is a silent, a short vowel. Sheen, sagol, lamed, sagol, tav. Hey, patak, doubled yod, holam, vav, mem. Vav, vocal schwa, aleph, sagol, tav. Makef, hey, patak, doubled mem, kamatz, aleph, holam, vav, resh. Hey, patak, doubled kof, kamatz, tate, holam, nun. Lamed, vocal schwa, mem, sagol, mem, silent schwa, the syllables closed, short vowel. Sheen, sagol, lamed, sagol, tav. Hey, patak, doubled lamed, patak, yod, silent schwa, the syllabus closed, short vowel, and the batak. Lamed, kamatz, hey. Vav, shava, aleph, sere, tav. Hey, batak, doubled kaf. Holem, vav, kaf. Kamatz, bait. Hirik, yod, mem. And this is a saluk, I believe. Okay, this has been Genesis 1:16 in Hebrew.